Yo, what's up, everybody? Happy Thursday. Good morning. It says, let's really get for real here, like straight up. Let's get for real. Okay. Now this is just real talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be speaking on some real shit now. I don't care how a motherfucker might be feeling about this, but let's just talk about it for real. You got so many motherfuckers over here talking about how somebody is jealous of them or envious of them. So we finna just get for real here and talk about it for real. Cause like I said, until a motherfucker actually name a few things of why somebody can be jealous of them, because only somebody would envy or be jealous of somebody is of things that they don't have that another person may have. If you are talking about things that most motherfuckers have of yours and most motherfuckers been doing the shit you're doing currently, how can that be jealousy of any kind? I'm just saying you got to make shit make sense when you talk. If you what you doing in life right now is what most motherfuckers is doing in life and what most motherfuckers have, what makes them jealous? See, a lot of motherfuckers are jealous of things that they don't possess and I do. Like I said, my characteristics speaks for me. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people do not have the same characteristics or morals or values that I have. And that will make that motherfucking person envious of me. Do you hear me? Let's be real. We're going to speak about it. Because if you driving a car, so am I. If you living in a house, so am I. If you working jobs, so am I. If you are in school, so am I. If you are a mentor, so am I. If you have a husband, so do I. If you have your kids in your life, so do I. It's motherfuckers who exit and don't have the things that I have. So that can only make somebody jealous. That can only make somebody extremely jealous is when you do not possess what I have. And a few of you motherfuckers just don't. I'm just saying you don't possess some of the shit that Midnight has. My personality. A lot of motherfuckers wish they had it like how I can do it and bring it. You wish you had the flavor like I have. I'm sorry you weren't blessed in that era or in that area. You know what I'm saying? But it's things that people do not have that you see somebody else have to determine you to be jealous. So let's really talk about this shit this morning. I'm turning my music off. And even if you have all of the things that I have, is these things current in your life? Because a motherfucker could have been married, but you're divorced now. So that means your divorce or your marriage won shit because it then thrives. Somewhere between the lines, both of them parties didn't last long in the journey. So you may have said, oh, well, I've been married before, but shit, are you married today? Are you happily married today, though? Are you married today? Okay, I'm a mother too. I got children, but do you fuck with them? Is your children in your life today? Did the motherfuckers finish school? See, listen, I'm a mother for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my children may not have like everything that I have none, or may not like my approach in every way, but still, where the fuck are they today? All of them finished school. I stayed on that ass. And you know why I did? It's because that's what a motherfucking mother's supposed to be doing. You don't get brownie points for shit you're supposed to be doing. You do not get brownie points for things you're supposed to be doing. When you are a lady, you're supposed to take care of yourself. Another motherfucking woman shouldn't even push you to do things for yourself. See, that is never something the motherfucker did for me. I grew up around a woman who took care of herself. So I looked at that. I looked at that and learned from my mother. Okay. So another motherfucking bitch can't encourage me to go get my nails done, to go get I do my own feet. I let them Asian persuasions fuck with my feet on my wedding day. Never again. I do my own motherfucking foot care. And I'm very careful with how they do my nails because they mine. You know what I'm saying? These are mine. My naturals. Okay? My naturals. You don't get brownie points for doing shit you supposed to be doing. You do not get brownie points for doing shit you supposed to be doing. Come on, y'all sounding real stupid. Y'all looking real dumb out here. When you a mama, you don't get brownie points for taking care of your motherfucking kids. Cause that's some shit you supposed to be doing. You lay down and conceive your children. You supposed to take care of them. And anything that details taking care of them is giving them a roof, giving them food, bathing them, making sure they have the basic essential needs that they have, feeding them, involved in what they're doing. Pushing them. I don't give a damn if they don't like the approach. Pushing them. You don't get brownie points for doing shit you supposed to be doing. Since when you motherfuckers looking for validation for a motherfucker to validate you on some shit you supposed to be doing? Now you got to make that shit make sense to me. Where you get brownie points on some shit you supposed to be doing. Now let's go down the line. I'm a mother, okay? So I got 3 children. All of my children is a year apart. So you just do the math on that. When I had my oldest and she was 3, I had a 2-year-old. And then I had a 1-year-old. And if I was able to do all of that when my kids was younger, you can't tell me shit. You can't tell me a damn thing. Yeah, my youngest 2 fathers was in their life and he's still current in their life. But my oldest daughter's father was not really he was not there. Okay? So if I was taking care of 3 toddlers, working 2 jobs, even working 2 jobs ain't no motherfucking flex. So you know I've been there, done that my whole damn life. I've been there, done that my whole entire life with 2 jobs. That's not even a motherfucking flex. Working 2 jobs ain't even no motherfucking flex, to be honest, because it's a lot of regular motherfuckers that keep 2, 3, 4 jobs. That's not even no flex to nobody, because a lot of motherfuckers been there, done that, and still doing that. So what is a flex? Working a job or 2 jobs. Some people working 3, 4 jobs. That's not no flex. That's just motherfuckers working because they have to work that many jobs, because they work so many dead end ones, so they have to make ends meet with working 2, 3, 4 dead end jobs. And then a motherfucker who really like nice shit, they'll work 2 jobs because they like pampering themselves. Like when I say pamper yourself, you got to take yourself around the world, baby girl. Not just taking care of yourself though, because see, that's something that I've always done. I watch my mama take care of herself well, as to why I know how to do that as a woman. And as a woman, you're supposed to be able to take care of yourself. Again, that should not be another woman pushing you or encouraging you to do that. However, we do that because some people they fail at that. You know, some women is very poor at keeping their upkeep together. So then you have some women in your life that will tell you, well, girl, you're going to have to go ahead, go get you a nice wig, or go ahead and take yourself to a spa day. So you encouraging her in that way. But for a motherfucker to be doing this shit in past mid-age, thinking somebody jealous of them doing that shit now, when I've been doing that shit forever and still doing it. And still doing it. How many times you motherfuckers took a trip down to the spa that I go to with me? How many times? Because that's some shit that I do regularly. That's some shit that I was doing regularly. My mother used to take us when we were little girls to get our nails polished. And my mother always had natural nails as well. This is why I know that, yeah, that runs deep in my motherfucking family. I don't have to put artificial nails on my hand. My nails always been long, boo. Always. These are mine. When I say I'm into me for real, and I'm into me and taking care of me, I truly do mean that. Hell, ever since I came on the motherfucking Facebook scene, I ain't never seen a motherfucker doing shit till I started doing it. So if any motherfucker body want to say you got encouraged, you got it from me. Because shit, bitch, when you was on the motherfucking scene in 2021, you were wearing them cheap ass press-ons, some that I never wore in my life. When me and you were going back and forth, I was still getting my motherfucking nails done, individual eyelashes done, eyebrows waxed, arched, and all. So if anybody encouraged you, bitch, it was midnight. Okay? Because, bitch, when I first came across you on the motherfucking scene, you were selling that cheap shit to your platform, and you were also wearing that cheap shit. How I know? Because I was buying some of your merch and you were showing that shit. I know that to be so. Bitch, I was still going to the motherfucker spa. I've always been in somebody's chair, even with my hair. Bitch, if I ain't buying no nice wig, I kept braids in my hair. How many times you motherfuckers see me on here with kinkies? How many times you motherfuckers see me up here with seagullies and mohawks? Them $200, $300 hairstyles. Do you understand me? Them $200, $300 hairdos a pop. One, because I have thick hair. Two, because my hair is long in length. And three, because of how I get my shit when I get it done. I go sit in my girl's chair regularly. That's $300 a pop. You don't get no brownie points. Well, I encourage you, bitch. I mean, just keep that shit 100. Because a motherfucker look like a whole bum. I'm talking about from the moment I laid eyes on you, I told you look like the active crackhead, bro. And what crackhead you know getting their hair done? What crackhead you know keeping their nails done? What crackhead you know putting on nice, decent threads? I mean, what crackhead y'all know doing shit like that? Nobody. So you're gonna have to really help me understand when motherfuckers, and this is for any woman who ever say another woman is jealous of them, you have to have a reasoning to compare why a motherfucker will be jealous of you. And it also has to be something that that woman don't have. It has to be something that she lacks. See, this is why I know y'all vocabulary and definitions of the shit that y'all come up with is off. Y'all don't use the corrections right. Because when you say somebody is jealous of you, you cannot use things that motherfuckers do every day or on the daily. Having a job, many motherfuckers have a job. Like I said, they have more than one job. Do you guys have a career? Because having a job and a career is totally different. Do you have education? Do you have education to back you up? Do you have certificates to show that you've been accomplished in life? What are you doing? Because anybody can have a job, shit. Working at McDonald's is a job, boo. Working at somewhere like McDonald's or Burger King, that's a motherfucking job. Do you have a career? Do you have schooling behind you? If you need accreditations and people to write letters for you, will they be able to do this shit on your behalf of what you did for helping people or to help yourself with school and education? What do you have? Because you have to mention things that other people do not have. It's a lot of shit that I can go on that I have. Motherfucker, I'm smart. I've been on the dean's list 3 semesters in a row and end with honor roll, bitch. A lot of motherfuckers don't possess that shit. I have a career, not a fucking job. I don't look at what I do for a living as a job. That's my career. Okay? When you have a career versus a job, you on a whole nother bracket with how you earn your money. I have a career, not a motherfucking job. I have a career. It's a difference. It's a difference. I'm helping you out with the difference. A job is McDonald's, Mickey D's. They earn money working at a place like that. But that's an underpaid minimum wage type of job that cannot help nobody thrive with a household. That's for a kid. Meanwhile, anybody who has a career, when you have a career, most times you have to go to school and further your education to be in a career path, something that I achieved and that I'm still achieving today. So you're going to have to help me out. Let me go down here and speak to y'all. Good morning, Miss Ballhead. You got to make shit make sense. Miss Juicy. Good morning, Miss Karen. Miss Darlene, good morning. Miss Jennifer, good morning. Miss Dixon, good morning. Miss Sharon, good morning. My Brenda, good morning. Miss Wanda, good morning. Teresa Tate, good morning. Miss Bree, good morning. Miss Wright, good morning. Miss McDonald, good morning. Miss Lolane, good morning. Like, make it make sense. Miss Alicia, how you doing, honey? Good morning. Make that shit make sense. Because it don't make a bit of sense to me. Miss Melissa, good morning. Miss Susan, good morning. When motherfuckers say that somebody envy them, it does not always mean the financial coin. It does not always mean what somebody has with money. Like I said, somebody could be jealous of you because you are just displaying to be a happy person and you may not have shit. You may be going through something, but you still keep a smile and your personality outshines all of the shit you could be going through. So it's your personality that they hate. It's your characteristics they hate because they don't have it. Because they may be going through the same shit you going through. Things is rough and life is lifing. But with them two type of women, one gonna let the smile outshine all the troubles and triumph. Meanwhile, that other woman showing nothing but triumph and troubles. So you jealous of her because she can still smile through the triumph and trouble. It be people characteristics. It be what somebody have. It could be their family dynamic. I don't give a damn. Those are things that motherfuckers are envious of their looks. Those are the way that they are built and shaped. Those are some of the things that women are envious of other women for, and you don't even have to know shit about them. The first thing about them. So when you say that, you're going to have more than what the fuck I got. And if you don't match, and I know you don't match, this is why I say we are not on the same level. When you say that, I truly, truly want you to hear me clear. Me and you can never be on the same level. We're not. How you doing, Miss Lauren? Miss Kianda? We not on the same level. We don't sit in the same motherfucking classroom. We not sitting on the same throne because you have not done things that I have. And I know your educational background is to shit. You have yet to show a motherfucker a GED. I'm still waiting. I've been waiting since 2020 motherfucking 2 or 21 for a motherfucker to present a GED. Girl, I finished grammar school. Girl, I finished junior high school. Girl, I finished high school. Girl, I went to college and finished and still intertwined in finishing up another degree. Show me your level of education first, because we're talking about me. I'm comparing me to a lot of these motherfuckers. My education level and yours do not match, do not align. You have not seeked education as furthest as I have. So we don't even match right there. With motherhood, I told you I got 3 girls. And I told you all of my girls are a year apart. So when I had a 2-year-old, I had a 1-year-old and a newborn. If my 3-year-old was 3, I had 1, 3, 2, and 1. You do that. If I was able to bring my girls up a year apart, that's 3 toddlers at one motherfucking time. And I'm so grateful for their father, the one that was there, because he even took care of my oldest daughter. My mother was definitely a help to me while I worked 2 dead-end jobs. Bitch, I could not ever, while I was receiving benefits from the government, bitch, I could never keep a mindset like some of you motherfucking weak bitches on here to maintain on government assistance and shit like that. That was something that I used when my kids was younger, when I was getting food share, getting state medical insurance and rent assistance, bitch. Them was stepping stones kind of things. I needed that shit then. Shit, I worked 2 dead-end jobs. And still wasn't making ends meet. So what I do? I took advantage of a lot of shit that they were doing. I saved up enough money to pay for my CNA classes that I came out of pocket and my children's father helped me pay for. And got into that. And when I got into that, bitch, that was more of a career path. It took 12 weeks of schooling for me to complete that. 12 weeks. After I finished that, bitch, it don't stop right there. I got my certificate there, but I had to go through Wisconsin, my state, to become registered to work at Elm Hospital, Elm Medical Setting, Elm Hospital, Elm Nursing Home, can run a group home of my own. With the credentials I have right now, I can have multiple group homes if I want. Didn't even stop there. I went for medical assistance to pass meds, got registered to do shit like that. I got so much credentials up under me, broad. Volunteering for different places. How many of you motherfuckers actually take time to actually volunteer? Some shit that matter. Volunteering with the most largest organization of our nation. I'm talking about the American Red Cross for almost 3 fucking years. As a case manager before finishing school. I'm talking about this was before I even left school. And bitch got pens and all. I'm talking about those little pens that they give you for doing such a good job. I get recognized. So until you have some shit like that that's going for you for as far as education, you're not touching me, not even in that department. And this is why I'm going down the line, because this is something that you don't possess. See, this is what you're jealous of me about. Because I have a career and you work jobs. I don't work jobs. I have careers. That's a totally different thing. I don't work just anybody's job. That's a career. Okay, anything that you have to go to school for is a vocationary trade. That's still something that's going to pay you decent money. Versus a job. Okay. So your education level ain't touching mine. That's first. Your motherhood ain't touching mine. Because like I said, I stayed up on my children. And I don't care that they didn't like everything that I may have did to stay up on them. But guess what? They all finished though. Guess what? They all finished school though. My youngest just graduated this week on Tuesday. I don't have no children in school. And when they decide to go to college, and that's when, because I don't live through my children either. I'm not one of them type of motherfucking parents, because I feel like this. Anything that I set my mind to do, I'm going to achieve, because I am an achiever. I'm a conqueror. Motherfuckers say, oh, well, damn, Nene, how you choosing to do all this shit at one time? Because I bet you I achieved it all too. They couldn't even understand how the fuck I was a full-time employee, full-time student, and giving my time to that organization. How was I able to do it? Because I set my mind to do it. That's why. Anything you set your mind to do. If you make a to-do list today of the things you have to do for your day, and the things that you want to do, you check off, but the things that you never got to do, you didn't do. Guess why you didn't do it? It's because you didn't want to do it. Because guaranteed, if you did want to do everything on your checkoff list or to-do list, it would be done. It would be done. So I'm gonna need for people to stop saying so much of motherfuckers being jealous, because what you doing ain't really doing nothing different. You ain't really doing nothing different. But see, I have achieved things that I'm still trying to see where it's at when it comes to you. Even with your mothering. With your mothering, though. I don't have grandchildren. I'm not a grandma yet. I'm not a grandma yet. Okay, so I don't have grandchildren. But like I said, all of my children I raised. All of my children was not snatched out of my custody. My mother didn't have to raise my children. My mother assisted me when I worked, and she say, bring my grandbabies this way while you work. Yeah, okay, mama, I'm bringing them to you. But my mother didn't have to raise my kids. I did that. I did that. I never had those people in my business as a mama. I never was ever a streetwalker. I never had a past like that where I chose prostitution and drugs over my family. I never was ever in that lane. So once again, our lives don't align. Our lives don't compare. We're not in the same rooms. We're not on the same levels. We're not sitting on the same pedestals. Because I never chose to do those things in my life. You did. And it is a choice. I never chose that for me. I never. So you supposed to tell me that a motherfucking overachiever like me, I'm gonna look at another motherfucker life who chose cocaine, heroin, and all any whatever substance of the streets. This motherfucker who chose to do all this shit, me being an overachiever, I'm gonna be envious of a motherfucker who chose to do cocaine, chose to prostitute and sell her body, suck dick to the top to make it pop. Man, laying on a flat back. I'm choosing to want that. I'm choosing to want that for me. You crazy as hell. That shit sound nuts. Do you understand how that shit sound? That shit sounds nutty. I could never. Bitch, if I ever wanted to do the shit that you done, don't you think I would have chose to do those things too? I would have chose that for me. But I know that's not where the fuck I don't want no parts of that. None. As to why I didn't do it, bitch. As to why I didn't. My mother wasn't like that. I keep telling you I come from morals and values. I watch women when I grew up, I watched women who actually took care of themselves for real. My mother was one. She never even done shit like that ever in her life. As a matter of fact, those are things she always told us not to engage in, said to us never to do, and never did. So you mean to tell me this is what somebody is envious of? Let's go to appearance. Mm. Let's start on the appearance. You don't have no hair, and your shit about thin as hell. You taking too many motherfucking medications over there for me for your hair to grow. Meanwhile, I got thick, nice, healthy, thick hair. Bitch, I can go get my bras trimmed because I actually got hair on my bras. Bitch, my physique is better than yours. And you talking about a motherfucker who used to be, I can say this too. I used to be a fat ass bitch because see, I was always blessed as a pregnant woman. You know how some of y'all women get pregnant, you get sick, you can't hold no food down. Bitch, when I was pregnant with all three of my children, I was able to eat when I wanted to eat and kept the shit down. So I ate down. So when I had my youngest, I was almost 300 pounds. Almost 300 pounds. And this is way before I became a smoker. I wasn't even no smoker then, bitch. I became a smoker after I had my child. You jealous of my nice hips, ass? Hell, I got titties. They not overly big, holding me down and shit. But I got a chest, bitch. Now I got some titties. I got some hips for that husband of mine to grab. Okay, I got them good love handles. I got them good love handles, bitch. And this is what you want. My face, bitch, prettier than yours. I'm pretty black. I keep telling you hoes. I'm pretty black. Pretty black when you get through. All of my offsprings is a version of me, bitch. We pretty black and even high yellow this motherfucking way. Okay? It's in my genes. My mother is a beautiful motherfucking black queen. Do you hear me? My mother's a beautiful motherfucker. My motherfucking daddy, a handsome ass motherfucker. Bitch, you can't be mad at me because I was blessed with what God gave me and the gifts he gave me, girl. You can't be mad at me because God blessed me in them motherfucking areas and you still trying to catch up and figure out why I'm so fucking young and successful and you past motherfucking 50 trying to still figure your motherfucking life out. I figured mine out a while ago, bitch. I got ambition. I got goals. Okay? I set goals for me. And when I set goals for me, I achieve them. You can't be mad at me because I got motivation in me, bitch. And I got drive in me. That's something that shit God bless me with. I got all that in me and I'm going to achieve everything that I set to do. I have not failed at that yet. And I never give myself that kind of talk where I'm a failure. I never tell myself, see, that's the difference between you. I think you feel like you're a failure. I think you feel like you are a failure because for one, You feel like the streets, you chose that lifestyle over your family. So you feel like you failed, which you did, but you ain't try to make that shit right. You ain't even try to make that shit right through, your children's children. I'm no failure, bitch. I'm a motherfucking achiever and a conqueror. For real. So, bitch, I got a lot of reasons why you jealous of me. Bitch, I ain't never been put out no motherfucking word. All of my motherfucking living situations have been very, very stable. I never had to go back to stay with my mother once I left at 19. Once I left at 19 years old, I never had to go back to my mother's house and live there. I've been on my own, still on my own. Bitch, I have a relationship with my family. Let's talk about the family dynamic. I have a relationship with my family. This will include my siblings first because those are my first friends, the ones I grew up with. Then I had friends along the way that I know how to keep healthy relationships with. And then when I had children of my own, bitch, you have to connect with them on some level. Bitch, I've been in many relationships, as I told y'all before. I used to be a toxic motherfucker too. I was toxic, y'all. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I done been there, done that with that. Been there, done that. But see, I had to want better for me and did even choose better for me in that realm because I'm a happy, successfully married woman today. Even right there, bitch, I know I made some mistakes with choosing the kind of people I chose. And you want to know what helped me change that, my girls? I can't have my girls see me argue with these motherfuckers on a regular. I can't see my girls me having to get down with some of these people. I can't see my girls even seeing me go to jail. I can't see that. I have to change too. So I'm not even a motherfucker that's gonna make and place blame on all of the people that I've ever dated in life because it wasn't just them. I knew I had a problem. I had a problem just as well. I was just as toxic as they could ever be. I was just as toxic as they were. No, I'm never gonna say, oh, things didn't work out because the man did XYZ, the man did XYZ, the man did XYZ. No, bitch, I played a part. I played a part too. I was just as toxic. Okay. But I either had to grow up there and did. Because if I didn't, I wouldn't be a successfully happy, marriedly person today. I wouldn't. I wouldn't be married today. And I'm walking on 5 years of marriage next week. Me and my husband will be celebrating 5 years of marriage. So we almost hitting the 10-year milestone. And when we get to the 10-year mark, we're going to renew our vows with a little small private ceremony amongst private people that we won't, but we're going to renew our vows when we get to the 10-year mark. Okay. So right there with the family and I have a relationship with my husband's family, my mother-in-law and my father-in-law. His siblings on his father's side and on his mother's side, yeah. I connect with them just like he connect with my people. Just like my husband connects with my folks, I connect with his. Okay? So even in the family dynamic, you're not even touching me there. So when you guys talk about jealousy, make sure you're talking the right talk. Okay? Because y'all definitely not walking that walk. You also not talking that talk. Your talk sounds very dumb. Your talking sounds very stupid. Y'all talking is not logic. And y'all not even thinking with logic neither when you do talk. Y'all do too much fast talking to the point where you don't even know how you sound. You do so much fast talking that you don't even know how you actually sound out here. You sound goofy. You sound real goofy, pure goofy when you say certain shit that you cannot find actual facts to support what it is you actually saying, you sound stupid then. It makes you sound very stupid. Let's talk about appearance on how a motherfucker dress now. Let me also let y'all know this. Hold on, y'all. Now, you don't have to go buying the expensive threads to look nice, because guess what? I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm not that bitch either. I'm not one of them bitches that's gonna get on here and talk about, oh, Louis this, Louis that, Prada this, Prada that. Bitch, y'all can go get Prada, Louis, and Gucci all y'all motherfucking money. Y'all some goofy hoes. Go get them rich motherfuckers that's y'all making richer, y'all motherfucking money. Y'all some goofy bitches. Go on here, spend y'all money that you don't have. Spend money you really don't have, bitch, to give to Gucci, Louis, Prada. Y'all can go do that bullshit. And you still getting knockoff shit on top of that. But bitch, you don't have to put your money in those kind of designers' hands to look nice, ho. I tell you, you don't have to spend that kind of motherfucking money to look nice and presentable as a woman. It's so many other retail stores you can go find things that look nice and make you look like a decent woman. I shop at motherfucking Rainbows. That's my motherfucking favorite store. I shop at City Trend. I shop at Burlington. I go to Ross, bitch. I might get something out of Wally World. I know how to pair pieces together, so I know how to make myself look presentable for the low. I know how to make myself look presentable on the low. Not that Midnight can't go spend her money the way that some of you goof troops choose to spend y'all's, but I choose not to do that with the money that I earn. Because I care about how I spend the money I earn. I care about how I earn it, bitch, and I care about how I spend it. So I'm gonna leave that to the goofy hoes. The ones that's trying to live above their means, trying to keep up with the Joneses. You don't really even have the money to give them people, but you're trying to rob Peter to pay Paul so you can fit in. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, your whole household is, and your household dynamic is fucked up because your priorities ain't in order. Your household dynamic is struggling and falling apart because your priorities out of line and out of pocket. I'm gonna leave that to you hoes to go keep on making them rich motherfuckers richer. If y'all want to go help somebody, go help some of your local small black business owners. You motherfuckers run into all them top-notch designers to give them, y'all breaking y'all neck to give them y'all money. The money that you don't have. Money that you don't even have. You breaking your neck to give to a motherfucker that's already filthy rich. Meanwhile, you got so many moms and pop shops and people of your community that's trying to thrive and make it with their small business. You can't even go see to support that. You're backwards. Y'all backwards. I don't care to keep up with them type of motherfucking women. Bitch, I ain't in competition with you. You look stupid to me. That you giving your money to a motherfucker like that. That this is how you choosing to spend your money. You look crazy to me. I could never, bitch. The most I'ma actually go buy myself anything name brand is I like Air Max and Nike, so I buy myself them. That's all. That's the only kind of shoe I buy that's actually of brand. I got some Converses too. I got 2 pairs of them, but I got a lot of Nike. So I got Air Force Ones, 2 pairs of them, and I got a whole lot of Air Max. But bitch, I can never, bitch. I buy boots and shit. I like boots with the fur, bitch. I don't give a fuck what the brand is. If that shit cute, I know how to match and pair shit together. Hell, I know how to dress though. You know what I'm saying? I know how to put pieces together. If you know how to put pieces together, it don't take much to actually look nice. It don't take much to look nice. I know how to pair shit together to make shit look like something or make it look like I spent the pretty penny. Anytime I feel like I want to get together, I'm always complimented. I ain't never had not one person to compliment me on a hairdo. As a matter of fact, the motherfuckers be like, damn, Sheila, you change your hairstyles just like you change your underwear. Yes, I do. From my wigs that I buy to even my braids when I want to get them done. You don't have to spend all that extra, a lot of money to look nice. Bitch, I'm a bargain shopper. Been that my whole motherfucking life. I don't look like a bum. I don't look like a bum. I don't dress like that. The shit that you actually show yourself on live with, I sleep in shit that look like that. I actually go to bed and shit like that with long stretched out t-shirts and shit like that. That's the kind of shit you go to bed in. That's the kind of shit you wear around your house. You don't never supposed to go outside of the house looking that kind of way. That's some shit you sleep in. That's some shit you do yard work in. That's some shit you do deep cleaning in. You know what I'm saying? Some shit that if it get messed up, shit, it's already fucked up anyway. You don't even give a fuck about the shit getting fucked up even more. Cause shit, you sleep in that shit. You work in that shit around your house. You work outside in the yard, in the basement and shit like that. How you present yourself on here, you look like a bum to me, bro. You don't even dress the part of a woman. So again, you're gonna have to help me understand when a lot of people say that someone's jealous of them, you're gonna have to help them understand. And I need for this motherfucker to help me understand. Jealous of what again? And make sure that you use the correct definitioning, because I know you motherfuckers do not use the proper definitions for words that y'all use on a regular. Y'all don't know the true meaning of them because y'all use them so much out of place. Y'all use them so much out of place that you don't even know the true meaning of them. You also said this. You said that we drink cheap wine. Honey child, let me see. This is what I seen you drinking. This shit right here. I seen you with some Corals Lights, the cheapest motherfucking beer, another cheap brand of beer that you can buy. Okay, this is what I seen you have in your hand, the bottles that look just like what y'all see on my screen, those kind of bottles. This bitch was drinking on some shit like this, and you said that motherfuckers drink cheap wine every day. Well, let me let you know something. At least my wine costing more than these motherfucking Core Lights that you going out there to buy. My wine costs a little bit more than the Core Lights that you going out there to purchase and drink, bitch. The wine that I like to drink. When I go to nice Italian dineries, I get the wine that they like, and if I don't like it, shit, girl, I don't like it. And a lot of that expensive wine, I don't even like the taste of that shit, to be honest with you. Tried it before. A lot of expensive tasting wine, I don't like the flavor or taste. It's too dry for me. I'm a person of sweet. I like a sweet flavor type of wine. If it's dry and tastes like beer, this shit right here, I'm not gonna drink it. If it's a dry wine, because dry wine gives me beer vibes. You know what I'm saying? Dry wine gives me beer vibes. So if it's dry wine, bitch, I'm not going to ever drink it. I don't drink beer. I don't like the taste of beer. Tried that too. I tried drinking beer cold as hell. That's just not something that I like. But I saw you drinking this brand right here. This some cheap shit here. Core Lights. Meanwhile, you talking about what kind of wine somebody drinking, and you talking about you got Cooper Hawk in your house. I bet that Cooper Hawk bottle so damn old, you won't even drink it. Bitch, if you pop that wine bottle open, that shit damn near gonna kill you. You might as well get rid of that motherfucker because you've been talking about Cooper Hawk since 21, bitch. Where is that wine? I dare you to open up that and just pour it in a cup and take a couple sips for me. Since you had that wine that long, let me see if you will actually intake the wine. Do that for me. You said that's some expensive shit, right? I want you to do that with your expensive bottle. Do this for me. Go get your motherfucking ass a wine cup, not one of them cups, because bitch, we're not the same there. I'm a lady. I drink out of wine glasses. I drink wine out of wine glasses, lady. Okay, I'm a lady with mine. I drink my wine with fresh fruit, ice on the rocks, in a wine glass. I'm gonna need you to get yourself a wine glass and pour up that Cooper Hawk, that old ass ancient wine bottle of yours. Go get that ancient ass wine bottle, that Cooper Hawk. Open that shit up. Pour it up in some motherfucking a wine glass and have a sip, bitch. Cause I bet you that shit take your ass out of here. I bet you that old ancient shit gonna take your ass clean the fuck up out of here. It's gonna take your. That's why you ain't drunk it yet, bitch. Pop that open for me. Let's see you drink the Cooper Hawk that you got over there at the crazy. Go on ahead, get your ass a wine glass and take a sip of the Cooper Hawk. Cause bitch, you drinking on this right here. Meanwhile, yep, I love drinking this barefoot. Something that's sweet. It's not dry flavor. It's sweet wine. The kind of wine that I love to drink. I get strawberry barefoot. I get Moscato, like you see that bottle, pink Moscato. I get peach, whatever flavor. I drink barefoot wine. That's what I love. And bitch, this is $17.99 because I get liters. I don't get them small bottles. When I buy myself wine, I buy liter bottles, okay, of wine. That holds me for a while. I get 3 liters, bitch. So you're gonna see a liter of barefoot, this type of wine that I'm showing you on my screen. You're gonna see Gallo, bitch, because this is what I also like. Liters of Gallo and barefoot. It's sweet wine. It's not dry tasting wine. Okay? But you best believe the liters of this kind of wine costing you $17.99, and that's the perks price because I'm a rewards member of where I go get it. I'm a rewards member. So if I was paying regular price, that would be 20 something dollars and some change per bottle. Your cheap Coral Lights, that shit costing you $6 at max for maybe a 6-pack. If you get a box, you might pay $12.99, bitch, for all of the motherfucking cans. But my wine costing more than that. Okay? Because I get them in liter, 1.5 liter bottle. That's why I buy my wine. That I love to sip with fresh fruit again, bitch, in a wine glass because I'm a lady on the rocks. Okay? This is how I'm drinking my barefoot or my Gallo wine. I'm not drinking this cheap shit or no motherfucking 211. Okay? You look like you could sponsor them. Look at this bitch here. Don't she look like she's sponsoring the Cool Light bottle? Bitch, I didn't. When you start drinking beer, when did you start drinking beer though? And then you choose to pick up a cheap brand of beer, but you talking about somebody drink cheap wine. But bitch, you look like you doing a motherfucking sponsor commercial for Cool Lights, motherfucking looking ass. Try a Cool Light. It gets you right, looking ass nigga. Try Coral Lights. They get you right, looking ass nigga. You look like you doing a motherfucking sponsorship commercial with this bullshit you holding up. Look at this hoe. Nothing like a Cool Light. Nothing better than a Cool Light looking ass motherfucker. Nothing better than a Cool Light looking ass bitch. You look like you really, shooting a commercial for the motherfuckers. But beer, bitch, when you start drinking beer? I could have sworn I seen you go grab a bottle of barefoot wine, bitch. So who actually copping who? Then you go grab yourself a bottle of barefoot? This bitch look like she doing a motherfucking Corals Light commercial. Like she doing a motherfucker like you belong on a billboard, bitch, or something like this. They ought to put your ass on a billboard. You look like you belong on a motherfucking billboard for Coral Lights. Girl, bye. Let's talk about the nails. Now, you wanted to keep this shit 100. When I watched you in 2000 and motherfucking 21, bitch, you was selling that cheap ass merch over there, okay? And press on nails was one of them. Press on nails. Your set, all of the sets I've ever showed people on my live stream were press on nails, and they were all ugly. This is why Midnight was never really into press on nails. I don't think the designs was ever cute to me. The ones you had were definitely not cute. They definitely were not cute. Girl, you were selling and wearing press-ons. You didn't know nothing about getting your nails done, boo. You were wearing shit like that in 21 when you were selling all that cheap shit over there. You remember all them cheap earrings, rings, necklaces, motherfucking press-on nails, ankle bracelets, and all purses and bags, bitch. You remember that? You remember all that cheap shit you were selling over there? You was wearing press-ons then. That was back in 21, bitch. Meanwhile, in 21 and before 21, I've been getting my natural nails done at my spa where I go. You know, the spa that I go to, the one that I go to down on State Street. Yeah, that spa. The one that I take my live to every time in the hood. Oh, yeah, that's my spa. That's where I go. How you doing, Auntie Juju? I see you up in here. Good morning. She says, good morning, everybody on the live. Yeah, where I take my live and we go down on State Street and I sit in them Asian persuasions chairs and let them do my nails. I said mine. Yeah, I have a spa. So see, when I get in my car and I say, oh, I'm going to the spa, I don't have to wonder or find a location, bitch, because I know the location. I've been going there forever. Okay? I've been there forever. They know me. They know me. I don't have to ever search and find nothing local or nothing in my area. I know where I go to get my nails done. I know where I go to get my eyebrows done. I know where I go to get my lashes done. The same place I've been going to. The same place I've been going to. I know where I go when I go sit in my lady chair to get my braids done. The same motherfucker that been doing my hair for many motherfucking years. Many years. I'm still doing it. I go sit in her chair. I go sit in her chair. So you see, I don't have to search and find a beauty salon, a braider, a nail spa, because I know where I go get my shit done. I know where it's at. Good morning, sis. Happy Thursday, salute. Good morning, sis. Just actually speaking real shit, like be real. Come on now, y'all gonna have to come up with some new shit. Y'all gonna have to come up with some new shit to say at this point. Because the shit y'all talking, that shit ain't making no sense. It ain't making no motherfucking sense right now. You not fucking with me. We not on the same level. I want you to know that. I'm keep telling you that because that's just the truth. Me and you are not on the same level. I'm not on yours. You're not on mine. I'm not on your level. Neither are you on mine. And that's just simple. Been saying that and gonna keep saying that shit because that's the truth. You not touching me nowhere. Nowhere. Bitch, I got a career. You got a job. Bitch, I got education behind me supporting me. You don't. Bitch, I got children and my children, I'm in their life. You don't. I ain't got no grandchildren. I ain't a grandmother yet, bitch. But my time soon shall come. Bitch, I got a motherfucking, I had a relationship with my mama. I got a relationship with my daddy. I got a relationship with my siblings. I got a relationship with my family. Do you see how we turn up on this motherfucker? When I'm posting my family up, I'm talking about when I get around all my family. Do you see how we actually kick it together? Do you see how we turn up? I got a relationship with my grandmother, my mother's mother, and can post her up, half post her up, went viral when I did. Went viral when I did. I got a couple viral videos. Went viral when I did that. Motherfuckers like seeing family actually interact with one another. Went viral when I posted up my family. Every time I posted them up, I go viral, bitch. I get so many motherfucking thousands of hundreds of thousands of views. Bitch, when I showed my daughter dancing, that shit went viral. That's almost at 400,000 views. That's viral, bitch. I go viral when I post up my food. I go viral when I post up my family because people like to see shit like that because that shit is very rare today. That shit is so rare today where people still get together with their people and vibe. That shit is so rare today that you find so many families still get together and vibe. That when I post something like that up on my page, motherfuckers actually like it and looking at that, commenting on that because it's so rare. It's so fucking rare out here. Did you see how we kick it together? Did you see how it is at my house when I have so many damn functions just right here when they come fuck with Nene at her house? And oh, bitch, the cooking. Oh, wow. Ho, ho. You don't even know how to pair food together, girl. You don't even know how to pair the right food together. You don't even know how to pair the right things that go together when you talk about food. It's always a good time over here. Yeah, we got the music going, drinks flowing, smoke in the air. We playing cards. We talking shit. The shit family do. The shit that you see families do. The fuck? We vibe. That's another thing that a lot of you motherfuckers be jealous about too. Cause see, I don't never see motherfuckers producing no shit like that though. Ever. Ever. Girl, what's coming up? The 4th of July? Oh, this shit finna go up. Oh, it's going up. Oh, it's going up. Yeah. Oh, it's going up. This shit finna go up so hard. Do you hear me? That's how I get when I link with my family. I may not see all the motherfuckers every day because we all got our own shit going on. Everybody doing their own thing. But shit, when we link, it's always a motherfucking vibe. Get that motherfucking shit through y'all head. Y'all gotta come better than that. Y'all gotta come better than that. Oh, yep. Happy Juneteenth. Sure is. It is Juneteenth. Sis, I'm working though tonight. So I ain't gonna be able to celebrate Juneteenth. And I know on MLK Drive, they gonna have all that shit going down here in Milwaukee, but they'll still be doing it. I'm gonna do something for Juneteenth when I get a chance to be off. Bitch, do we ever see you go to any festivals or fairgrounds? I mean, I never really seen you do shit like that within your city. Let alone out of town, bitch. I never seen you go out of town on your dime. I say some shit that you planned, some shit you did, not another motherfucker planning it. I'm talking about you planning to take care of yourself and take yourself around out of town on a trip. Not something that you're planning or letting another motherfucker plan because you're just a bandwagon when you go along with somebody else if y'all not planning that shit together. I'm talking about some shit that you actually planned, bitch, and you actually doing for you. I did that too several times. Several times. I've already been there, done that, and still gonna keep doing that because all of my kids are grown. I could travel now. I don't have no small children. I don't have small kids. My days are over with my children being small. They're not small children. They're young adults. They're young ladies. They're young adults now. I don't have no children, no kids. Happy Juneteenth. My family stole my identity. How you doing, honey? Bitch, I've been doing that and still doing that. Huh? Bitch, I'm finna go on my first cruise next year that I'm doing with my husband's side of the family and my mother-in-law. This will be my first cruise. I do shit that I ain't never done before, bitch. I was scared to get on a plane. I've been on a plane several times. I'm gonna find myself getting on the train. I'm gonna take every form of transportation. I'm even gonna find myself getting on a cruise. A ship though, not a boat. Don't get me misunderstood. A ship. Because a ship and a boat, not the same. They not the same. One's bigger than the other. That's what makes them different. One is bigger than the other one. And since we own the topic of comparing and contrasting, let me just say this: that bitch don't live in no townhouse. I'm gonna show y'all what a townhouse layout look like. See what I live in right now? This is like a townhouse, bitch. This right here that I live in currently is more of a townhouse layout. I have 3 levels in my house. Most townhouses have 2 or 3 levels. So a townhouse has stairs in it. And if your house have stairs in it, okay, you have something that's similar to a townhome. And the outside of a townhouse looks totally different than duplexes. That bitch live in a duplex, not a townhome. I'm finna show you what a townhouse look like versus a duplex. Okay? I have 3 levels. So you have my entry level where you first walk in, that's the first level, and I have a bathroom down there. You go up some stairs, that's the second level. My living room, dining area, kitchen, and patio is there. You go up some other stairs, and the bedroom and my full bath is there. That's more of a townhouse layout. I'm going to show you what a 2-story duplex look like, and I'm going to show you what most townhomes look like in the inside, okay? That bitch living in a duplex. And she living in a duplex that they turned into multiple apartments on top of that. So that means they knock walls down to make that shit into more than 1 or more than 2 units. Because mostly a duplex is an upper and a down. That's upstairs or downstairs. When you live in a house and it's an upstairs and a downstairs, you can consider that to be a duplex. The duplex she live in, they actually made that 5+ more apartments. So those are more like sardine cans, like I said before. Okay. Those are more like sardine cans. She definitely ain't in no motherfucking townhouse. Natural nails at long. This is the longest that I like my nails to look. I'm going to show you this clip too, because I want to show you the food that I was talking about, what I made. I want to show you some shit that looks presentable, bitch. But you see this live right here. I could come on here and looking very natural. I'm going to show you 2 clips of me in my natural state. This is one of them, but you see my nails? Mine. Do you see how my nails curve? Because it's a natural curve. You know why they have a natural curve in them? Because they're mines. Again, artificial nails don't curve. Press-ons don't have a curve in them neither. You see how my shit naturally curves? It's because they're mine. And I like ombre nails, so I get a blend of colors. Okay, so my shit looks blended. It's an ombre. That's what you would call an ombre nail, and that's on my natural nails. You see that? Those are Midnight's natural nails with her ombre nail on her nails. I get an overlay. I get what you call an overlay on my natural nails. Okay. So sometime I've had mine and my nails has grown real long this time. They grew back. See, I was waiting to get my nails done closer to my anniversary date because I want my coffin shape to be real nice. And they have grown back already from being short. My nails have already grown out. Already. You see how I have the natural curve in my shit? Now, anybody who wearing their natural nails know that when you have natural nails, you see that curve in your nails by the way that they grow. And it's mostly because it's their shit. Them artificial nails don't have an arch in that shit. When they cut the motherfuckers down, that shit straight. The motherfuckers putting it on the tip of your nail so they don't have an arch. Mine's have a natural arch because that's my whole nail. That's mine. That's mine. Now let's go down to the video because I'm going to show you what some real food looking like. What I was talking about in this clip, and this is me in my natural state, I just got a cap on. It was one of them days, baby, that I had to do the treatment on my hair. So I came on here with a cap on, boo. My braids underneath my hat. Okay? Watch this. What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Midnight. Midnight is here. Just checking in with you all quickly, swiftly. Midnight just got done putting her tree up. You know what I'm saying? I put
My
my
natural
Christmas tree up.
state.
All right. Today, Midnight is going to be cooking
Make
some
sure y'all react to the
broccoli,
live and
cheddar
make sure
broccoli
you also
rice,
share the live, boo
cheese
boo.
and cheddar
Because I'm
broccoli,
sick of these
cheese
motherfuckers
and
talking
cheddar
stupid on
broccoli
this
rice
motherfucker, really. For
with chicken
real.
breast. But you know
Make
how
shit
some
make
people
sense
put
for
their chicken
me.
breast on that rice before they put it in the oven. They put that chicken in there raw. I don't do mine like that. You know what I'm saying? I actually sear my chicken breast in my cast iron skillet. Cut them. I don't like them thick like that either. You know what I'm saying? Chicken breast is really thick. So I'm gonna cut my breast. I'm gonna cut my breasts up in half. You know what I'm saying? But I don't put raw chicken on no rice. I don't care if that stuff's not cooked. I don't do that. That's not how I do mine. So I'm not gonna do mine like that. You know what I'm saying? To each his own. Good afternoon. Happy hump day, Miss Lolaine. So this is what Midnight gonna be doing. I just got down here, set my table back up, you know, because after Thanksgiving I had to take my plate settings off this table, and you know, store my dishes somewhere else. But I just made my table back up, and came down here, straightened up, put my tree up. You know what I'm saying? My Christmas tree is up. We finna get in this feel of the Christmas season. I like it down here. It's all red and black down here. My whole thing from my living room area, dining room area, on to the kitchen even. You know what I'm saying? It's black, red, and white.
And white. Black, red, and white. Black, red, and white. From my living room area where my couches sit, bitch, from my dining area where my table setting is, whole centerpieces and all. Red, white, and black. From the kitchen, because it's a Mickey Mouse kitchen. Red, white, and black. Now let me show y'all the meal that I made that day. Look at them. Cheddar and that's cheddar broccoli. That's cheddar broccoli rice over chicken breast with shredded Kobe cheese and cheddar on there, baby. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. And that's my homemade bread spread that I buy when I buy French bread and put my own spread on top. Yeah, that's that. That's food. That's what you call food. So that's what I was talking about, what I made, where I seared my chicken breast in a cast iron skillet before I put it on that rice and put that shit in the oven. And with that broccoli and that cheddar rice with them seared chicken breasts on there and let that shit bake for 20 minutes. Shit was fire. When I put that shit up on here, that shit went up. Do you understand me? I put that shit on TikTok, that shit went up. All I gotta do is post shit like that. That's food, bitch. That's how you present it. That shit looks scrumptious, don't it? And it definitely was scrumptious. I mean, that's how you present food. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do it. Now, let me show y'all the difference between a motherfucking townhome. And I'm talking about the one, because maybe they did look different where y'all from. I'm from the motherfucking Midwest, and I know what townhomes look like versus duplexes. We don't call houses townhomes out here because it's not a townhome. A two-story house is a duplex. That's not a townhome, bruh. I'm finna show y'all what a motherfucker, the layout don't even look nowhere near the same. I'm finna show you what a motherfucking townhouse look like. Watch this. So this is the outside of what a townhouse looks like out here. When you see townhouses, they're gonna look just like this. So you're gonna have your front door. That's the entrance of a townhome. They look just like that. They have two stories because you see that first level and that second level. But look at the inside. They don't look like duplexes. Again, your neighbor door. Listen, they're bigger. They're way bigger. This is what a townhouse look like inside of a townhome. And you see the stairs in that motherfucker. They usually have two bathrooms in that bitch too. That's a bathroom, a half a bath. That's a bedroom. Another bedroom. Another bedroom. Another bedroom. Uh, Okay? That's your finished basement. With a room down there. That's your washing machine area. That's your full bath. That's the layout. That's the front. That's what townhouses look like. Then what you consider to be townhomes. It's that shit right there. That's a townhouse. Townhouses usually have 2 bathrooms in that motherfucker. Stairs inside of the home. A finished basement. The outside looks just like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, a duplex look like this shit here. Watch this. Here that I'm going to show you is a prime example of a duplex house, which is also 2 stories because it's a downstairs and upper. Okay, so you see this house right here. This will be considered what you call a duplex. But this motherfucker actually nice though. I ain't finna disclose the loco, because I'm just giving you prime examples of some houses here, right here. This motherfucker real spacious though. I ain't gonna even lie, it's beautiful in there. I like how they got that built-in china right there too. I like that long countertop, baby. Yes it is. Look at that. This shit nice. Stainless steel appliances in that motherfucker. I like this. This is what you call a duplex though. It's a duplex. But this is a very spacious duplex. So most duplexes are upstairs, downstairs. You see that? You see that they have 2 central air things in the back, because one's for the upper, one is for downstairs. You see how most duplexes have a garage area? Nice yard back there. This motherfucker is noise. That's the basement. This is what a duplex look like versus what a townhome looks like. I'm just showing y'all. They're totally different. Even the layout inside of those kind of places are totally different. Trust and believe me, I lived in both. Okay? And where I currently live, my place is laid out to be like a townhome. I actually have 2 levels. I have 3 levels of stairs. So you come in, you go upstairs. That's my second level. You go up some more stairs. That's my 3rd level. I have 2 bathrooms. I live in the most closest thing to a town home. Okay? That bitch don't live in no townhouse. That bitch live in a duplex. And they broke walls in to make that shit more than 5 apartments on top of that. So again, rooms. I'm talking about, you can say those are to be efficiency apartments. If you know what an efficiency look like, a efficiency apartment is something very small. They don't even have bedrooms in efficiency apartments. Most efficiencies do not have bedrooms, and they have small kitchen, like a kitchenette area, small ass stove, little ass refrigerator. Okay, the stove is so little that it's so fucking small. Those are more like efficiency. So when you turn a duplex, a 2-story multi-family home, into motherfucking 5+ apartments, them are efficiencies at that motherfucking point. Because a duplex will have more than like a whole like 3 rooms, upstairs and down. Most duplexes have 3 rooms in them. Some you can make 4 rooms out of them, depending on how big and spacious. They are big and spacious if you live in a duplex. Because you seen that one. That one is nice. That's a big one. That's a big one. But again, it's up or and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. So that means somebody lives downstairs, somebody lives upstairs. That's a duplex. When somebody lives in a townhome, you side by side, meaning you're not sharing, you're not upstairs or downstairs from nobody. You're side by side by a neighbor. You have your front door. You have also a back door of your own. When you in a duplex, y'all share a motherfucking back door. You and your neighbor do. Because y'all gotta, somebody who live upstairs gotta come down the back end of the house to use the back door. And when you live downstairs, you still gotta go out your back door to use the outdoor. They share a door. So the back door to a duplex is something that the person who lived downstairs and upstairs will share. The only interest they have of their own is the front door. The back door will be a shared door between both tenants. Okay. When you live in a townhome, you have your own entrance in the front and in the back because you side by side, motherfuckers. Okay. Totally different layout, totally different type of home. They're not the same. That bitch living in efficiency. You hear me? That bitch living in something like a efficiency because the see from the history of what they did with the shit she living in, they made that shit into more than 5 motherfucking apartments. So that's not even considered to be a townhome. A townhome is real big. A townhouse is big, honey. That ain't no townhouse. She don't live in a townhouse. Absolutely not. Totally different. Totally different. This is why I brought it forth because they not the same. They not the same. So again, when you say that somebody is jealous of you, you're gonna have to come better than that. When you're talking about, oh, they jealous because I work. Listen, you work 2 jobs. I have a career. Okay? You work 2 jobs. Okay, so what? I've been working 2 jobs damn near the whole time of my life. I didn't choose to become a flatback. See, you did crack and cocaine for the majority of your young years. And then even in your 30s, you still was indulging in that shit. And so you wasn't even working nobody's motherfucking job. Meanwhile, I was clocking on the job. So when I get ready to retire, bitch, I'm going to actually be able to collect a pension because I have a 401k and a 401(k). Do you know what those are? Do you know what a 401k is, or do you know what a 403b is? See, those are what you call retirement plans right there, bitch. See, I have those going on for me. I got that shit kind of in the back of me right now. When I get ready to retire and when my husband retire, Lord's willing, we still both be here. When he retired, he gonna be able to collect a good pension. So am I. I know about 401ks and 403bs. See, you're gonna have to come correct and talk like that. See, that's some shit you don't even know about. That's some shit you don't know about. I've been working since I was 14 years old. I'm 42. And still working in my career path. I've been in the workforce since I was 14. And my high school landed me that job because I was in the step up program because I had the GPA average then. So I qualified to be in some shit like that. They got me my first job. And bitch, I've been good from there. And guess what that was, bitch? I worked with motherfucking Down syndrome, people who was from the age of 5 to 65 years old, working with people of Down syndrome. That was my first job that I had. I was a camp counselor at 14, bro. Working with people who had Down syndrome from the ages of 5 to 65 years old. First job in high school. And been good since then. Bitch, I used to help my cousin. When my cousin had twins, they were both disabled. One was bedbound and blind, and he was a quad. He was a quadriplegic. So, of course, if he wasn't in the bed, we got him up in his chair, but he was very contracted. I helped my cousin with her twins, her disabled twins. This is how my mother was a nurse. This is how I was inspired to even go into the background of nursing. I watched my mother work as a nurse. My cousin had disabled twins we used to babysit for. I had a lot of experience young. I worked at Willoway Camp with them folks of Down syndrome, where they was between ages 5 to 65 years of age. And I was doing that at 14. I was helping my mother at 14 years old, making a nice bag, able to hand some money over to my mama. Like, here, mama, do this with that, or you can go do this with that, or do that. I had it like that. I was able to stack when I was 14, because from 14 up, I've always had a job. more than one. So you working 2 jobs ain't no flex to me. Cause that's some shit that I've been doing all my motherfucking life. That's some shit I've been doing. That's some shit I've been doing. That ain't new for me. That might be new for you, but that's not new for me. I don't even consider that to be a flex. Like I said, it's not new to me. Working a job, a normal job versus having a career, that's a flex to me. When I was able to say that I had a career, bro, I feel like I upgraded my motherfucking self from just having a regular job and punching somebody's motherfucking clock. I got a career now, bro. That's a motherfucking flex. Now that's a upgrade. Because having a job and a career, 2 different motherfucking things. That's 2 different things, even right there. That's not the same. When I get ready to actually be blessed with a home that I want, and trust and believe me, I'm going to get the dream home that I want and desire, because God has never failed me about the things that I've asked him to give me. He's always given to me, because you know why? I always go into specifics of what it is I want. And so when you go into specifics of asking what you want God to help you or bless you with, he never failed with blessing me with the kind of career I wanted, the type of titles that I wanted, because I was always specific about it. And you best to know that I'm going to be specific when it comes to my home that I choose to buy. When that time comes, it's going to be a lot of things that I show, but some things I'm not going to show. But I'm definitely going to make sure I put that before my haters. I'm not ever going to shy away from not letting my haters see me get blessed before y'all eyes. That's why y'all mad now. Hell, I done already showed you how blessed and favored I am already. I done already showed you how favored and blessed I am already. This why a lot of you mad. You know what I'm saying? Because I done already showed you my glow up. I done already did all that on here already with what I've already been blessed with. I've already put that out here. So you best to believe that when the good Lord gets ready to say, my child and my son, I have blessed y'all with this right here. Just of what you asked of me, I'm going to show it. You ain't going to see my address, bitch, but you definitely going to see what it is. You definitely going to see it's a upgrade. You definitely going to see that. Oh, you best to believe when I finish my nurse's degree, bitch, I'm going to be all over Facebook. I'm going to be all over Facebook with all type of accomplishments. When I was doing it when I left College for Health and Human Services, you motherfuckers mad. Because, bitch, I showed y'all. You best believe I'm going to show it all. Baby, I'm never finna not let no hater see what God has blessed, because I keep telling you I'm favored over here. I'm favored over here. What y'all think y'all had in the works for midnight don't work. I'm favored. We pray about things over here. I got a praying husband. I'm a praying wife. I know how to ask God for what it is I need out of him. Just like I knew how to ask my parents of what I needed to have, or if I could have something. You know how you got to go to your parents and ask them, because you just can't do shit. And if you know better as a child, you're going to actually go ask your parents if you can do XYZ. So you got to do the same when it comes to God. I ask him what I want from him, and I am in specifics with it. And he has never failed me. So when it comes to my home that I buy, that's going to be another flex on y'all that I'm not going to be afraid to show you God bless me with. When I get another vehicle, because the one I drive is quite nice. The one I drive right now is quite nice. Blueberry, she's nice. Oh, she's a small SUV. Oh, honey. You won't see my license plate, but bitch, I know better. I know how to show a motherfucker that, listen, I still driving clean. Do y'all remember when I came from Vegas? Let me run this back. Do y'all remember? Because my car that I currently have looked just like my other car I had. But do y'all remember when I came? Me and my husband came right back from Vegas. Do y'all remember my husband was in that accident? And I went and got my car the next day. That's a flex. I came up here and showed y'all that. Who go get a car the next day? Who got good credit enough to go on a lot of walk off with another car the next day? When I landed back from Vegas, me and my husband just had came from Vegas celebrating my birthday. He went to go pick up my daughter and got into a wreck where my car was totaled. I said, you know what, husband, don't worry about it. Cause don't worry about it. This gonna be handled. Baby, me and my husband went into the same dealership where we brought that one from, got a whole upgrade with a better year. Same type of car, but a upgrade in year the next day, the very next day. Now you can't tell me that that ain't somebody who favored. You can't tell me that ain't the favor of the Lord. You can't tell me that wasn't the favor of God. That he was sparing my husband, my daughter who was in the car, the other man who had hit our car. That car was totaled. And we had just touched down from coming back from Vegas when that happened. But God went to the dealership the next day and got a whole nother car, a upgrade in year. And then we were cashed out by the insurance, honey, because we paid them bills on time. That car was total. Now that's the favor of the Lord. And what I do, definitely came up here and showed you. I sure did. Showed you that I'm back rolling. Showed you that I'm back rocking and rolling. That didn't stop nothing. The devil thought he was throwing a monkey wrench over at me and my motherfucking husband. We went to the motherfucking car dealership and walked out with another ride the next day. The one we currently driving right now. The one that me and him is currently in right now. We got that motherfucker the next day. So you're not going to tell me that the favor of God ain't over me. Shit, even when he spared my life and I didn't understand why he did that, but I was in a horrible wreck back in 13. I didn't understand why my life was spared, but you know what I'm saying? That's cup is favor. It wasn't my time. It's favor. Just like it was favor over my husband when we had just hours. We had just made it home from coming from Vegas, having a good time. And then our car got totaled in a wreck. And we had another vehicle the next day. Now that's nothing but good God. Hmm. If that ain't nothing but God. So what y'all be trying to throw in the atmosphere, this is what I need you to know. Everything you try to throw in the atmosphere as it pertains, because midnight don't believe in spells and hoax and shit like that. That's that voodoo shit. I don't believe in that mess. That's more demonic. I don't believe in that. But some of y'all practice that kind of crap, and y'all be trying to think y'all throwing monkey wrenches on people in their lives that they live. You ain't never. It's gonna always be shielded and blocked this way. It's always gonna get straight up blocked, and then it boomerangs and hit y'all. That'd be the messed up thing about it. The same boomerang you think you throwing this way, oh, it's shielded and blocked, and it's going right back your way. And it seems to have happened that like just like that for y'all. That's why y'all mad. That's why you're mad. That's exactly why you're mad. Let's keep that shit 100. That's why my title is called Let's Really Get For Real here, like straight up. That's why y'all mad. You guys to know that I am one with me. Can't nobody make me feel some kind of way because a motherfucker think about that midnight may be ugly to you, or you think that you talking down on my appearance, baby, because I'm one with who I am. I am comfortable within the dark brown skin that I have. I am comfortable with my 4C thick natural hair. I am comfortable with my Brett Dow eyes. I am comfortable with my full lips. I'm comfortable with my little smudgy nose. I'm comfortable in the skin I'm in. Cannot nobody ever break me. Because I think I'm the shit. And I'm going to continue to believe that I am the shit. I know that I am the shit. There's not one woman who can break my soul or spirit. I know you talk about how you break souls around here. Whose? Because you definitely not touching or penetrating mine. I need you to know that. You definitely not penetrating or touching my soul. You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. And I'm telling everybody, 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 you won't break my soul, and you can't break my soul. You won't touch my soul, and you won't pierce my soul. Never. See, you feel that way about yourself. You feel lack thereof about you. You feel lack thereof about you in the inside. I'm not the one broken in the inside. I'm okay with who I am. I'm not lacking self-esteem in the inside of my body. That's not something that I lack. I walk with high self-esteem about me. Can't you tell by the way that I care for me that I walk with a high level of self-esteem when it comes to me? I'm not lost in that area. Never have been. So again, this is real talk. This is me being serious right here. I know I'm a jokester a lot right now. You know, y'all see me joke. I did a little joking yesterday, but I'm talking some real facts today. You know what I'm saying? This is real talk today. I'm being actually honest. I'm coming from the heart. I love who the fuck I am. I told y'all I'm not changing certain things about me. God don't want me to change. And when you talk about my demeanor and my personality, he never want me to change that. This is why so many people can relate to me. I'm relatable to these people out here. I'm not ever going to change who I am for nobody. I don't care if you don't like it. It's kind of like this. You like it or you don't, but I don't give a fuck if you don't. Because I'm going to still do me. I'm going to still do me. At the end of the day, I'm still going to do me. I don't give a fuck who likes it or not. I'm not here to please people. I'm not a people pleaser. I'm not a people pleaser. And that's another thing that why motherfuckers can't jig with me, because I don't care to please people. I don't care to go out of my way to please motherfuckers. You like it or you don't. And I don't give a damn if you don't. And I just don't give a fuck if you don't. Because guess what? I'm going to still prevail with who I am. That's just who the fuck I am. Hell, you can't be mad at how the creator created me. Shit, I still got a motherfucking heart. I just don't take shit from people. That's all that is. I got a heart though. I just don't take shit from folks. Cause see, at one point in time, I was a little bit too nice to people. And so, you know, you got to wake up and learn over the years on how to say no to folks and say yes to you. Say no, because I done gave the wrong time, finances, all kinds of other shit to the wrong people. I can say that. That's my motherfucking mistake. That's my mistake, but I learned from that. I learned from that. I definitely did. I learned from that. And so I'm just not a pushover in this world we in. I'm not no pushover. That's all it is. I just don't take shit from people. I speak my mind. I'm very outspoken, always have been. I'm very boisterous, very vocal. I've always been that. I'm going to die with those kind of characteristics about me. I'm going to take my final breath in, probably talking some shit or either giving a word to somebody. I love to talk. I never been one of those people who was scared to get in front of motherfuckers to talk. That's what I'm supposed to be doing out here. That's a part of my purpose. Are you for real? That's a part of what I'm supposed to be actually. That's ministering. Do you understand that? When you can actually mentor a group of people, when you can actually talk and pour into people, that is a form of ministering to people. You know what I'm saying? That is a form of uplifting folks. That's a form of encouraging and motivating people. That's what I'm here to do. That's my calling. I knew that when I was young. This is why I'm so good at it. And I could do it without trying so hard. You know how some of y'all try so overly hard to sound like motivational speakers? I just completely be myself and still a word is coming across. Still somebody's picking up from what I'm saying. I don't have to work so hard or try hard to be something that I'm totally not. I don't have to do hard. I don't have to do that. I don't have to work overly hard to exude somebody who I am truly. I don't have to do that. Some of y'all do stuff like that. But it's purpose and it is gifted to me by the Lord. This is why it comes so naturally and easy for me to do. Because it's a gift. And I know it's my gift that He gave me. So if you got a problem with any of Midnight's characteristics or who she is and how she feels about herself, how she gives a damn about her family, and how she gives a damn about other people thriving and striving in life and being successful, you go to God with that. You got to go to God with it because He gave me the qualifications to be able to go out there and talk to people on how to get back up in track and on track. Go to God. He the one that gave me all of the characteristics, the demeanors, and everything that I have in me. He gave it to me. Go to Him if you're mad. Go to Him and talk to Him if you're mad. Or find yourself getting glad, but I'm always going to be good over here. Just know that. I'm going to always be good this way. I'm going to be good this way. And that's just final. With that being said, that is my talk of today. When I say let's really get for real here, like straight up, let's really get for real here. Y'all gonna have to start coming up with some new lines because jealousy on things that you doing that you see other people doing, nah, that's not jealousy. Because they doing it better than you, even with what you're doing. I'm still doing it better than you. We're doing the same shit. I'm still doing mine's better than you. I'm doing mine's better than you. And then I gave you a few things that you're not doing that I am doing. So that means that you're more jealous of my lifestyle, my life, the things I have going on in my life. It seems that you are more jealous than me. Okay. I just gave you a rundown. I just gave you a breakdown. That is what it is. Now, y'all good folks, have a good day on this good Thursday. Y'all be easy. Y'all be smooth. Because I'm going to do the same, honey. I got me a homemade hamburger seasoned patty, okay, right in front of me with some crinkle fries, girl, that I'm about to get ready to eat for breakfast. I'm dinner for breakfast type of chick. I'm dinner for breakfast type of shit. A fresh homemade burger on some sliced bread, caramelized onions. This I don't even need much on mine, bitch. It's still finna be going up. I got caramelized onions on this shit, a little ketchup, a little mustard. On my fries, I ain't got nothing but some seasoning on that shit, and I'm finna go to work. I'm finna go to work on this. And then watch a little TV, get my work clothes laid out for the night, go in happy, go lucky as normal, because I'm going in there to do what I do what I love doing. I'm finna meet some new people. I'm finna politic with people I work with. You know, I'm finna do this. I'm finna do this. Hell, like I said, I got a special thing to celebrate this month. Two things I did when my daughter graduated, and my anniversary is next week. Although I'm working, but I'm gonna celebrate. Me and my husband have already decided that since I could not get out of work, I could call off, but I'm not. Um, because technically me and my husband still gonna go and have a dinner on our anniversary day, but to actually celebrate it where we can do what we want to do throughout the day, it's gonna have to be after that Sunday. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna have to be after that Sunday. And we going up on 5 years. Been knowing my husband since 2000 and motherfucking 10. Do you hear me? So you do the math. I've been knowing my husband since 2010. We got married in 2020. So you do the math on how long I knew him versus how long we've been married. We got married in 2020, and where are we? We in 25, right? Oh, okay. Do the math. It's simple. If I met him in 2010 and we still exist in 2025, oh, do the math. It's very simple. Okay. So look, God has been good to me. He definitely has greater things for me and my husband in the works. Anything that's negative that a motherfucker put in the atmosphere to try to penetrate me will not touch me. It will not reach me. It will not reach me. Know that that's getting blocked every time. I do mean every time. On that note, y'all be easy. It is your girl, Midnight. Y'all be easy on this good Thursday. Enjoy now, because I shall.